Hello. Oops. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Darkovika here. And we are in Brindleton Bay in The Sims 4 to celebrate a lot that has taken me 14 hours, approximately, to build, total. Not obviously consecutively. That would be insanity, and I would need to go to the hospital. No, I have 3 lots on this, 3 traits on this lot: convivial, good schools, and teen neighborhood. Technically speaking, this is completely useless because it's not a residential area. But this is my beautiful lot, and it is a high school. And you might be asking yourselves, Darkovika, there are no schools in The Sims. Well, that is absolutely true. I built this for a book that I am writing. I wanted the opportunity to be able to envision a school in my head really well, and I just in general really like world building. So I went into The Sims and was like, yeah, I'll make a high school in a couple hours. That didn't happen. Okay, so let's take a closer look. So at this, I called this lot Lancaster Shore High. You could probably call it Brindleton Bay High and get, oh, you know, this isn't necessary, but that's fine. People can fix that later. I've already had to make a couple fixes after uploading it to the gallery. It does exist online. You can find it in my gallery. Oops, that's not it. That's another one that's doing fairly well. At least it should be in my catalog. Yeah, there it is. There she is. And it's under Darkovika. It's got a butt ton of hashtags in it because so help me. And yeah, so this is the front of the school. And I used a lot. There are no mods. There are no CC. Everything that's in here is through the items available in The Sims. I put a little fire hydrant. You might be asking yourselves, Darkovika, how did you get a fire hydrant if you're not using CC? I'm glad you asked. How did you get those newspaper stands if you're not using CC? I'm glad you asked. Basically, in The Sims 4, in a relatively recent update, they gave us access to all build items. All, meaning items that aren't even really usable or seeable except as flavor items, so clutter, in like in the city area. So like, you know, if your sim is walking down a sidewalk, excuse me, and they happen to walk past a newspaper stand, how you do this is you go into cheat mode and you first type bb.show hidden objects, then you type bb.show live edit objects, and that will give you approximately 1,000 new items, give or take a couple hundred. Mostly give. It is at least 1,000 objects. You will get at least 1,000. I didn't do bushes all the way around the side of the school. I felt like that would, you know, a school would be like, what the heck? I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna do that. So let's go ahead and go right on in. Let's investigate this beautiful building. Some of these rooms I'm not going to be able to show off the way that I like because they're a little small, but this is the entrance room. I put these here. You might be saying, oh, it's a little dark in here. Well, that's because of the lighting. I used these lights from the Get to Work pack, which is the detective. Would you stop it? These ones, they suck. They are the worst. I also have somewhere in here, I think one of the saucer lights, and then I just started using the saucer lights. I left these for the main room just because I thought, and the offices because I thought it was kind of funny and thematic. But yeah, they are the worst. They have absolutely zero light spread. It is like a point light. So yes, let's go back in here. I set up this main entrance. I put a little magazine rack for the high school students, and I pretended this was like the student store. You know, you go up to the window, they slide it to the side, you go, I want to buy 32 packs of Sour Punch Kids, and they're like, what? Oh my god, no, but if you have the money, I'll do it anyways, because I need that money. And you know, that's how that goes. And yeah, I put these like little bulletin, I put those little bulletin boards there. These club banners turned out really nice. I put like a couple actual usable benches. I have 2 unusable benches because they're just town benches, which are not, they don't have collisions and they don't actually have any actions tied to them because they're just for looks. somewhere else, but I liked the look of them. And then I used this as like the school sign because I thought this fit the best as it has like a mascot kind of thing going on. I like this flag. This flag turned out really nice. Let's go back into the school. On the right, you have this office here. I just thought the tragic clown was really ironic with like an office at a high school. Calendar is a little low, but yeah, whatever. If y'all disagree with my life choices, just feel free to make your own. I put some filing cabinets. I found a better one later and then just didn't switch it out, but these are like I had to place them freely. They didn't turn out that great, but that's fine. I'm too tired to care. And then I liked this. This turned out surprisingly nicely. Just don't look too close because I had to minimize that table. It works. The magazines look like they're on top of the table. You walk in there and you actually look at them and they're floating because that table is not that size. It's too big. It's useless. But yeah, so I put some, I put some nice clutter on their desks, and I gave them a little bit of character. That was something that I was going with a lot in like the classrooms and stuff. I went for security cameras, warning signs, because all high schools are going to have those in every single available door. And then I put some air conditioning units. Same thing for these classrooms. Like this one I had set up to be like a history class. You might be saying, Darkovika, those seats are really close together. Don't lie. That's how all of our classrooms were. No, yeah, this lot is completely unusable. If you were to download this and use it, you would have to clear out some of these desks, which is fine. But I was just mostly going for looks and less for usage. In this classroom, it's just a classroom. These classes, by the way, are not explorable the way that I would like them to be. I mean, they kind of are, but not really. They look fun. They're very cool. Oh, this is just the fashion board, but I'm pretending it's a whiteboard. You might say, Darkovika, why don't you make it bigger? Because it does that. So it's not worth it. And yeah, I liked the idea of like little clutter things to give each room some character. In this room, we have a lovely kind of museum area where like alumni can come and look. You have like all the different trophies. I tried to make sure that I didn't give too many like gold trophies, just so that it, it's realistic, because no school has nothing but gold trophies. And if you send me pictures of your school that has nothing but gold trophies, it's not real. You're lying. I'm joking. And then I managed to get all of these medals into here, which you can get the medals if you have all 1,000 objects available to you. And then, for the rest of this, I did this because it's, on an island, and I thought that was like a really cool item. And then I just thought that like some of these were like great for history kind of feel and like stuff that they found. And it is an island, so a lot of like ship-based stuff. So I was like, I do not want to have a museum. And then I was like, oh, okay, this is kind of cool. So this is the bottom floor hallway, which looks a whole lot better than the top floor hallway, I'll say right now. And you have your magazine racks, you have your different branching classrooms, you have a couple hallways. This leads into the auditorium, which I am going to pretend to go up to the next floor so that it doesn't look quite so strange. And this, is your main auditorium. With all of these seats. I tried to look for crappier seats so that they didn't quite look so nice, because let's be honest, no high school is paying this much for the seats, even at this size. And yeah, I have these rooms. And now on the left and the right, I have dressing rooms for like the drama club and stuff. Oh, okay, hang on, I forgot I'm up a floor. These rooms I'm definitely not going to be able to show the way that I want to, so I'm just going to zoom out. But I have the makeup chair from the Get Famous, I think, pack. I know no high school is going to spring for lights like that, but I could not help it, and I left this. This is technically the boys' room, but I thought that was fun. Boys need makeup in drama club, so this is not unrealistic, all right? And yeah, I had to. I have like guys' cologne here and a makeup kit, and then I have this area is like the dressing room with like these two things from Get Famous, where you go on and then they dress you up. I'm very tired. It's midnight. And then I liked this kind of setup that I have going on. It turned out very good. Obviously, I've got my air conditioning unit. This is the girls' dressing room. I just figured it would have a whole lot more clutter in it than anything else. And, you know, some pictures and things, and hopefully I don't come across anything that I missed, because I've been working on this thing for a stupid amount of time. Like, it's dumb. It's not even usable. This lot is completely unusable. Okay. So you get to the end of the hallway, oops, and you have the cooking class. And this one turned out, like, surprisingly well. I obviously have the sprinkler system hooked up in here, and I have a fire extinguisher on the wall. And, oops, and, oh, I had a bowl there, but it apparently, oh, butts! Okay, I was afraid that was going to happen. This item right here makes, oh, thick. Well, alright, you know what? It's too late. Look, just pretend there was a, stove there. Okay, look, when you download it, you're gonna need to put a stove there, but just know it's this item that's causing the problem. We'll get to that in a second. I'm gonna have to upload it again. Oh, okay, whatever. Somebody already favorited it, so I feel really bad, because I'm gonna be like, hey, JK, sorry, I have to delete it again. My bad. But yeah, so this is the kitchen area. I'm going to wait and see if I find any other issues. And I don't know, I really like this room. Like, this room turned out, like, really nice. I like the security cameras that I have everywhere. Let's be real, they'd have it. This hallway, I wanted to put some, like, student care, because I feel, okay, so these things, these, like, motivational posters are very high school. They're like, you can do it. And all of the students are like, you know. But I wanted to put a little bit of care, so, like, I have the pride flag that the students put up in the hallway, that kind of thing. And let's go into this classroom. This classroom is the, okay, I definitely can't show that. That's auto shop. These were obviously gotten from the show live edit objects. This technically doesn't actually mean anything for auto shop, but I just thought it looked like the best thing to have on the wall. I put a pretend little garage area here in the auto shop for if they were pulling the cars in and stuff. And I put an engine part that totally screwed up my stove. Thanks, engine part. I appreciate that very, very much. And yeah, you got your fire extinguisher, this thing. Don't know what it is, but it looks like it belongs. And then I pretended that this blackboard meant something. This is the wood shop room, and originally I had the two connected, but then I was like, you know, and Brent was like, they wouldn't really be connected unless they had to be. So I made them disconnected. I don't know why that's in there. It looks like it belongs. We'll just leave it. And, yeah, I like this room. I thought about having the walls different from this white going on out here, but then I thought, you know, schools are kind of like just mass white every single wall, usually. And then I wanted the wood flooring, and any other color that I put with the wood flooring just did not work. So I left it white. This is the music room. The music room is a little sad and a little underfunded, and they have a music teacher who really likes movies. Go fig. They have a keyboard, and I figured I didn't really have space for like a music, like an instrument room, and also I don't like using, a lot of people use the cheat that removes collisions and also like intelligent placement. I hate using that. I can't stand it. Placing objects becomes such a massive pain, and it's not toggleable, at least in my experience. Once you turn it on, you have to exit the game in order to turn it off, and it breaks the game. So if someone, even though this lot is completely unusable for anything, if you were to upload it and someone tried to play in it, they would have to start deleting items that you put down because they can't use the house or the building. It's just, there's stuff that has collisions that your character can't get around, so that's why I don't use it. This is the girls' locker room. These things from Strangerville look like shower heads, even though that's a really odd place to put shower heads right next to the lockers. Don't ask questions. Technically, I probably could have like expanded or extended this and put like little pretend showers, but we'll just go with that. Here's my bathrooms. This was as close as I got to stalls. I put doors and things, And they're just tiny little cubicles with little toilet paper rolls. And I got this like pipe here because I don't know. And this weirdly large space here because I don't know. Oh, I forgot to do. See, I found another thing that I forgot to do, which was to put this underneath. I wanted this underneath the paper towel dispenser. That I liked that better. And you have your 2 entrances from 2 different hallways. And the stairwells are like irreparably dark. And I'm not 100% sure. Oh no, okay, I fixed it. I just forgot to put a light in there. See, this is why I didn't upload anything before this, you know. Fix it while I'm in one place. Okay, cool. This is this bathroom. I see, I remembered to do it in this room. Same exact thing, it's just boys' bathroom. And then this is the boys' locker room. Same biz, except blue floor. And this is this hallway. I put a little less art in here, but I thought that it fit. This is like the health science room. I think I can actually go in here as if I'm... Yeah, there we go. See, like, look, I like this room, surprisingly. Like, I didn't think I would like this room as much as I do. I was like, oh, we'll just make a random health science room. And it turned out way better than I was expecting. This is a photography class. There's a door, right? Okay, cool. Sometimes my doors disappeared and I was like, I don't understand. Yeah, so I have a lot of stuff from the Myshino pack and I just littered the place with equipment. This is supposed to be like a dark room, even though dark rooms are not a thing anymore. Shut up, let me have my dark room. And then this is like inventory area. Like I said, I don't use the turn off, even though these rooms would never be used by another character. It's just once you turn on the cheat that removes collisions and smart placements, it's just such a pain to build with, at least for me. Aw, when I originally uploaded it, it had fish in these, but oh, that's a bummer. I was having some really weird issues where I just could not place the final element in this. I'm sorry. I know it's incomplete. I just, for whatever reason, I also had to kind of like, not cheat, but I had to make this a residential lot, move someone into it, have them put the blocks in, and same thing for the metals, and then evict them so that nothing got sold. And yeah, this is the science room. Great! We've officially, I believe, seen everything on this floor. Okay, so over here, outside, we have the basketball court. And I kind of had to do 2 floors, obviously, because the basketball hoops were very, very, very big. I couldn't do 1 floor. And then I saw like this really cool gym on Google that had like a 2-tone thing. It was also like a really big building for probably the exact same reasons. And they had like a dark color on the floor and then a white color up top. And I kind of liked that. It's interesting. I also liked this massive vent. And yeah, I put like another, you know, nice flag from the students. And I just thought that would be cool. Everybody make sure that my basketball court is the right orientation. And this is the school pool. I had difficulty with this one. I was going to try to make locker rooms in here, and I was going to try and put them downstairs as a basement, but then it didn't seem like enough space, and it was just going to feel like really squished and forced. So then I just left some side on the sidelines and some lockers, and I figured, you know, kids would dress in here, or could dress in here, put on a robe or something, come over here, put their stuff in the lockers, and then just swim, you know. I don't know if there would be security. Well, no, there should be a security camera in the pool area just in case something crazy happens. Here's my cafeteria. It's woefully small. I ran out of room. So, you know, it's just a simple little cafeteria. It's just what it is. And yeah, I put like this here because I thought this looked like there's some other ones, like there's a blackboard one that probably would have looked a little more high school. Like that might be a little too high tech, but I just went with it. And yeah, this is the school cafeteria. I didn't want to put too much clutter because like if you put like tea bags and stuff, like no high school cafeteria is gonna have no tea bags sitting on the counter. They're just gonna have what they need and that's it. I probably could have got like the condiments, like the ketchup and stuff. Oh, do I have those available? I shouldn't be doing this while I'm, you know, filming the walkthrough of my opus. I know there was ketchup items. I just don't know if they were special. I can't even see right now because I've been up so long working on this stupid school that can't be used for anything. Okay. Oh, well, no, that would not be in a school. A spice rack? Like, come on. Okay, here we go. All right, that's that's a bit much. That's really, can I make it smaller? Okay, that looks a little more reasonable than the size that it is. Like, that's huge. Why is that so big? That is a little silly. There we go. Oops, oh, whatever. I have some vending machines in here because why not? And I got some outdoor tables, and yeah, that's my bottom floor. This is it. This is the beauty. I put some inspirational posters, and then I also had this, like, I thought, schools are always real big on like, oh, let's be artistic. And I was like, I feel like a school would be all like, oh, we're going to be forward thinking and allow the students to spray paint the walls of the school. And maybe I'll put, they could put some more over here. All right, let's talk about the second floor. Students walk out into a less decorated hallway because this is not the bottom floor, therefore it doesn't need to impress nearly as much people. You have your run-of-the-mill bathrooms, very similar. Bada bing, bada boom. A lot more just average classrooms on this floor. Like, I went with it. This, I figured, was a detention room. It was a space that was left over, and I didn't really want to take away from this classroom because it was nice and big, and I thought, all right, this could be for like, a grade specific class. So then I thought, we'll make this like the detention room where students have to just sit in here. There's nothing to do. The room is real small. Only 4 students allowed in detention at a time. This room is very characteristic of something. I want to say that it's like a science class, but like a world science or geography or something. Earth science, maybe. It's got a lot of like crystals, geodes, fish on the walls, some cells, more. Oh, okay. I want to point out this amazing detail. This anglerfish is a plumb bob on its head. The things you notice when you are just building away. Oops. And, in the rest of the room, it has frogs and bugs and things like that. I just thought that would be like, for that class. Here is my pride and joy. This is the newsroom. This is the room used by the journalism club. I know they get their own room. I just, again, like a little character thing. I put little snow globes in here, like someone in the club collects them, and then like chairs as if they're all like meeting, and then all of the articles are framed, and bathroom. And yeah, these rooms are almost identical to the ones downstairs, mostly because I copy pasted them. I love my library. It's very, very cute. I'm very, very pleased with how it turned out. Like, I used these posters from Strangeville. I'm Stranger Things right now. And yeah, this is my beautiful library. I'm super pleased with how this library turned out. Like, it's so cute. Again, run-of-the-mill classrooms, just another. And this one's just a regular old classroom, just plopped out. Same with this one. This is the art room. This is the story of a girl. And I used, obviously, the canvases around the room. Got this one from, I think, the Show Live Edit thing. And yeah, I got, a lot of really... Oh, I put these down just because I owned them and I never used them, and then I found out that you only get them if you owned all of the DLC from Sims 3, and then I was like, oh, well, I should use those because that's indicative that I have no life. This is the computer room. These were the best desks that I could get. I'm not sure I like the fact that they're brown. I feel like black would have been better. But this room, I'm pretending that this is a screen that is used. We've got computer parts down here, some tech rolling around. Oh, and I put the signed video game portraits on the wall because, let's be real, I feel like the teacher'd be into that. This this portrait or poster, and yeah, I put like these nice big old out-of-date computers, slightly out of date, like in date enough that the school doesn't want to get new ones. This is the janitor closet, which you can tell because it just has a crummy white door that blends into the wall, and you just have a whole bunch of like replacement parts in here and things that the janitor would use around the building. And this thing, because it looked like it could belong there. And yeah, that's that. And I actually think, I think I've shown everything. Yeah. I take a moment to breathe. I had to take it down the first time because of this wall. Obviously, the windows are not perfect. They're not all around the building because some of the rooms just do not, they just can't have windows. Like this area can't have windows, but this area can, and so on and so forth. It's slightly off, which, why? Oh, I couldn't fix it. There was no way to make it work except to minimize the court, which I sized it perfectly to the actual basketball courts. So that ain't gonna happen. I was like, oh, I should put some windows into the pool area. And then I was like, no. This is new to me. Oh no, I completely forgot to fix, stop it. I fixed this. See? We're just gonna, there we go. And yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and edit this while I'm talking. But yeah, that is basically my baby. I am just like super happy with how it turned out. Ooh, wow, I've already got 2 downloads, 4 favorites. Oh no, I have to fix it though. It's not right. It's not right. I gotta fix it. It's broken. I'm sorry. Alright, we're just gonna put, made some hot fixes after I toured the place and realized that I had messed up. Overwrite. Ooh. Yeah, okay, no. It's whatever. It's just overwriting it in my inventory or my library. I don't want duplicates of it in the actual gallery, so that's why I'm deleting them, because I see a lot of people wind up with duplicates there, and I don't want to do that. It's not cool. Alright, cool. Yep, this is it. This is done. I feel complete. I feel done. And then let's take a quick moment. We'll appreciate what this lot looks like from the top, because I actually really like it. It looks really cool. And there it is. There is my school. It looks a little bizarre from this angle because that's not the front of the building. However, the front of the building is over there. So just get the back of the building here. I don't know. I don't know why they made that artistic choice. I guess obviously the geography forces it, but you know, whatever. And yeah, that is my precious build, my most precious, my most favorite. I am absolutely pleased with how it turned out. I'm so happy. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to look it up on the in the gallery, Lancaster Shore High by Darkovika. Uploaded whatever today is, 10/11, 10/12, it's midnight, 10/13, it could be anything at this point. And yeah, that's 14 hours of my life. Art, writing, being an author, world building. I mean, like my universe in my book takes place on an island, so this worked out like really well, and I was just like super excited with how this turned out, especially because the school kind of is in like a residential area, which makes sense. They usually are, sort of, not really. They're close to residential areas, obviously. I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'm babbling. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.